welcome to Clutch My Pearls, the podcast where I, Emily, learn all about the smut that my friends are reading. As always, I'm joined with Vanessa and Barbara.
Hi.
Hi. Welcome. As always, we have our Patreon, our patreon.com/clutchmypearlspod. It's where you can get episodes ad-free and a day early. If you're at the support the girls level, you get them ad-free. Book Boyfriend and above, you get them ad-free and a day early. We also have a live show coming up at the end of June 29th. It's a Sunday here in Austin, Texas at the Parish. You can go to our link in bio on our websites or clutchmypearlspod.com, and we'll have a link to the website with all the information, and it's free.
Please go to the show. It is free, and the venue requires you buy 2 drinks, so that's fine. You want 2 drinks.
It'll help us. It'll help you enjoy us better.
Yes.
Oh, my God.
And it's like there are like 6, 7, 8 podcasts that we'll be filming all day, and we're in a slot, and no one in the audience, 4.5 people in the audience will know who we are.
Yeah.
So if you are anywhere near Austin, June 29th, please come.
Please come. It'll be great.
It'll be fantastic.
Scared. Yeah.
You're scared?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm very nervous.
Yeah. Come so that, come watch the show so that you can make everyone feel at ease.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. This week, or Vanessa, you have some reviews for us.
Oh, yeah.
You said you had reviews for us.
New Apple reviews.
I'm mildly hungover.
We went to a wedding last night.
Yeah, it was
my
a whole
God.
thing.
It's good.
I was
fun.
perceived a lot, so today I'm like,
Don't look at me.
Good thing
Just
you're
turn your
presenting
camera
today.
yeah, great.
Okay, highly recommend from SC Cat. These girls are hilarious and so much fun to listen to. The best part of my week is when the new episode drops in. It feels like hanging out with your best girlfriends, being silly and talking books.
That's
Yay,
us.
That's us.
And then also SYDKP4, love, 5 stars. Love these 3 so much and how they cover different types of book smut friends.
That's true.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Book smut friends.
Yay.
I love
You-
that.
Did you guys see that TikTok of the hockey fight that broke out?
I had a couple of them, but I don't know.
We were talking about it at the wedding last night.
Oh, right.
Meg was saying she almost sent it to us. And she was like, there's this huge, I saw it today on my feed. It was this huge hockey, like benches cleared, everyone's. And then there are just 2 players from the opposite teams in the background of everything, just holding hands and watching.
Oh my
Like
God.
it's the most like
Yeah.
erotic, but not.
The
But
most
yes,
pucking around.
the most fucking around. Like,
Cuties.
ooh, what are they doing off the ice?
Ooh, a lot.
They're like, we don't like to fight.
We love
Just
each other too
love.
much.
It was cute.
What do you have for us this week, Barbara?
Not hockey.
Okay. You wouldn't even give us any clues.
No, I would not.
Just clueless.
Are we prepared to really fill our time?
Always.
Yeah.
The main character's name in this is Princess.
Oh.
Like nothing else.
Princess. And the reason I chose it is kind of, it made me think, doesn't Jeff call you aren't you the passenger princess? You don't drive?
Well, I'm a passenger princess, but I'm also the people's princess.
You are the people's princess. We know this, of course. But you're the passenger princess because he'll drive when you guys are
Are
together.
you doing the book Passenger Princess?
I am not.
Because Darty did it.
Remember that episode?
Yeah.
Second time.
Let's do it again.
This book,
Is it olden times?
the dedication is to those who read smutty books in public places. This one's for you.
Oh, it's for us.
It's called, hang on.
Do I know this book? Have I seen it in
Do
stores?
you know this book? Do you know this book? This book is called Air Peen.
Oh,
Oh my
God.
Is the
What's wrong?
It's been a
plane
minute.
called
wrong?
Princess? Your fucking flap keeps
I
flapping.
know, the flapping.
The thing is that you told me last night, you're like, I've changed my book like 3 times.
Yeah.
Were you
And-
reading at the wedding?
No.
No. Could you imagine?
Yeah.
No.
During
Well,
the vows,
yeah.
just looking
Yeah,
down?
I could.
It's been a minute. It's been a minute. Ready to take flight.
I was looking over because I did change my book several times because last episode, hope you're all still here after that one. I was going to do Kiss of the Basilisk.
Oh, yes.
I was like,
saved you.
I'm gonna
I
do that
dodged
one.
in front of the bullet for you.
And then
Could
I
not imagine you reading that.
Yeah,
and
you
presenting
really saved me because I was like, it'll be crazy, but I'll like read it. It's like a whole, and it's not one of my unhinged, which this is 29 pages technically.
Are there any missing
Technically?
pages?
Yes, at least page 19 is just nowhere to be found.
There's always like 19
Yeah.
or something missing.
What are the nines?
They're in a rush.
We gotta get
gotta
to
get it out.
Gotta get it out.
so many good ideas. I was gonna do that, and then I had 2 other books lined up, but for reasons I'll go into when I do those books, I'll tell you why I didn't choose those ones. And then I knew I would maybe be hungover today, so I was like, maybe I'll just give myself something a little easy. And this is also the week where we have like 3 episodes that have to get out like in a week, so I just went with 29 pages.
I love it. But we haven't done one of these like silly ones in a minute.
It's been a little bit, yeah.
We've done intense ones, romantic ones. But yeah, the kiss of the ball sack was a lot.
Ball sack.
And we're witches.
Oh, I forgot.
We're witches.
Literally, while we were recording, she posted on Instagram that she just sent off the copy for the second book to her editors.
Yep.
And it's called Between Two Kings.
Ooh.
Because
Eiffel
of us.
Tower.
Because of us. Oh.
So do you think that Leo becomes the king? Or does he become the king in the end?
They both are the kings at the end.
So it's a sequel. It's going to be the same two guys.
Yeah, Leo's the king and
Casper.
Well, I don't know, but I'm pretty sure. But yeah, Leo's the king, Caspian's the king of the serpents, because I think both of their dads might have died at the end.
Good.
I think so. I just listened to the episode and it's so funny where it's like we get into the sauce, but then you're like, and then this happens, and then this happens, and there's so much that happens, and then we don't let you talk, and it's a lot.
Emily knows a lot about snakes.
We will not shut the fuck up. Emily got to be like, here are all my facts about snakes.
I was like, yeah, it's a quiver.
I was like, I'm not going to say quiver because it's too weird.
That's too weird. That's the part.
I was just saying, like, I didn't want to be deviated any more than we needed to be, but
She was thinking about
Emily
shit.
knew. It didn't matter. She was like, yeah.
Sorry, I'm so smart.
Sorry.
She knows stuff.
That's why I do an educational podcast.
Yeah.
The people need to know about lizard flaps and whatnot.
Now I get to learn about airplane
Airplane.
mechanics.
So
Yeah.
is the princess the airplane?
So she doesn't actually have a name. She is just a woman. We don't know her name. And she is referred to as passenger princess.
Oh, so the woman is the plane is the boy in the story.
The woman is a passenger on a plane.
Okay, so the plane is a boy. I think I got confused because the airplane is pink.
The plane is not a boy. The plane is a plane.
Right, it's a sentient plane.
Yeah, but
Parts
it's not,
of it.
It's
Parts of it are sentient.
Is it like how Oh wait, read us your synopsis
Do you want to hear the synopsis? Okay.
before I write the book myself.
Air Peen by Holly Wilde, 29 pages.
Wild,
maybe.
WYLDE or WILD?
WILDE.
this author has been recommended. They're basically like anything by Holly Wilde.
Ooh,
Deviled by the Egg. Yeah.
Did she write the
should have done that for
Mala
Easter.
one? Who wrote that?
I don't remember.
Maybe, I don't know. Anyways.
I saw one today called SPF Me.
What's that? SPF?
Your sunscreen?
Oh.
Which is very
shit.
important.
I bet it's a lot of that's pretty cum heavy.
Ugh. Yeah.
Because you put sunscreen.
Yeah, I
in it.
know. I got
Some people call it sun cream.
Nuh-uh.
Who?
Who?
I don't know, maybe
Grannies?
British people or something.
Oh my god. Oi.
Okay, Air Peen by Holly Wilde, 29 pages, maybe. Released 2024. Again, to those who read smutty books in public places, this one's for you. It's for us.
It's for us.
Synopsis. Work trips are stressful.
True.
True. And this last one was no exception. Thank goodness for the ability to upgrade to the exclusive section. Sentient Air Exclusive. It's a place where wine is served at no extra cost, and so are the passengers.
Okay.
You both just went,
So you know,
heavy sigh.
you know it's sentient.
We know. She's surprised, but quickly just goes like, yeah, this is normal.
No, but I'm saying like this is something that you can pay extra for.
She paid extra, not realizing what she was paying for.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Of course.
of course.
Of course.
This isn't, some weird alien or like they cross through a black hole in a wormhole tunnel something. There's no weird magic thing
There's
that
nothing
happens.
weird about this,
There's
Vanessa.
nothing weird about it. It's just you pay extra and you get serviced by parts of the plane.
So this is just accepted.
It's business.
Yeah, she accepts it pretty quick.
Wow.
Learn about where turbulence really comes from.
Oh,
As
this
you
plane's a rockin'.
Planes are rocking. As you share the flight with Cushy, your very own sentient air chair. Emily, you're getting excited.
So it's the chair?
It's the chair.
Cushy.
Cushy.
Is it just one chair?
Is it a lay flat?
Does he live in all the chairs?
Is it a pod?
A pod. It's roomy, so I'm thinking maybe it's a pod, but it's not specifically addressed.
But it's private.
Cushy is one chair. He's not all the chairs.
Is there other chairs with names?
Yep. It's private in the sense that like you're in the exclusive air. So you know how first class is like divided.
Right. You're behind
is
a little
divided.
curtain.
You're behind a curtain, but that whole cabin is a free for all.
Oh, so
Does she hang out with other passengers?
Hang out. I wouldn't say she hangs out with them. They're around.
Flit clits.
Oh, yeah, but I'm saying, like, yeah, she's not touching any other passengers, just her in a chair.
No, she's not. She's,
Okay.
yeah.
We said free for all.
Right.
I'm thinking there's an orgy going on.
Same.
Share the flight with Cushy, your very own Sentient Air chair. He can show the ropes and help keep you entertained as you hang around. So you were right, hang around.
Oh, you knew. Vanessa wrote this.
Did you write this?
Holly Wilde.
That's why she's like, you really gotta check out Holly Wilde.
She wrote Kiss of the
It was
Basilisk.
me that wrote the email.
Yeah.
If you're really good, he may just invite some friends to join the party. Thank you for choosing Sentient Air. We hope you enjoy your flight.
There's a friend, the bar cart.
Ugh. What do you think the bar cart would be like? Wet.
Oh. Do you think it's, yeah? Yeah, it's probably the one like just comes through, cleans up, serves more. If you need lube.
Mm-hmm.
So does the chair move?
Is it a lay flat? It's lay flat.
It's pretty, you can adjust it in a lot of ways.
Can you watch TV in there?
I don't know why you would. She doesn't.
Might be porn on
Yeah,
there.
She's got,
porn.
if she wants to watch porn, she can just look around.
So
So she can see other people getting it on.
Everyone in this section paid to be serviced by their chairs.
Are they naked?
Yeah, many of them.
But they're not interacting with each other.
Let's dive into some of the stuff.
3B is not hanging out with 6F.
Might be.
Well, that's what I
There's
asked
no
earlier
way to
about
know.
hanging out.
Yeah, but I'm getting, this is how you feel. I'm getting thrown questions left and right. I'm just not listening
Wait, it
anymore.
says like, I'll get to that later.
I'll get to that.
I'll get to
Or
that.
you just say, I don't know.
I don't know. I didn't read it.
Tracks.
What are your questions? What do you want? Okay, it's a 3-hour and 5-minute flight.
Where's she
Right?
going?
We don't know her name. We don't even know. We don't know where she's
You
going.
think that she's like, I'm on the flight, from Denver to Atlanta.
She was on
Emily
a work
likes
trip.
details.
She orders rosé.
Okay.
Comes free in a plastic cup. Yeah. Seat next to me is vacant. She starts listening to her steamy audiobook and she's really enjoying it.
Okay.
I let the wine flow down my throat while reading about the guy's hand trailing down the woman's neck, grinding into my seat to think about the way it feels to have someone grip me like that before I kneel down. She's getting hot and heavy listening to her audiobook.
Have they even taken off yet?
Yes, they have.
Okay.
She's gotten her rosé in her plastic cup. They've taken off and
Sometimes
she's
they
like,
served before.
that is true. Yes. Yeah, she's simply riding on an airplane, swiveling her hips and grinding into the plush seat. My climax is quickly building with the plot of the book.
So
just immediately.
She's just on the seat.
Just on the seat. She's not touching herself. The seat has not come to life yet. She is simply going, this audiobook is amazing.
I'm going to come right here.
I'm just going to move around in my chair and it'll happen.
She hasn't gotten to the right altitude yet for the chairs to come alive. It's only at 30,000
Yeah.
feet.
I feel like we have to be a certain distance away from Earth for this to be legal.
I think
have
you
to
might
hear
be
that little
right
bing.
because they'll go oh, we've reached 33,000 feet. And it was like, yeah, yep,
Game
Yeah.
time.
yep.
Now you can move about the cabin.
Do it live.
What page do you think the first coming is on?
Well, if she's grinding her seats, page 4.
Page 4.
13.
13. It is page 7. Who knows what page
Right
that
in
actually
between.
is?
Eiffel Tower.
You both could be right.
Between
High
two
five.
princesses.
You guys Eiffel Tower. That's great.
Oh.
Two queens.
Ah.
Let me see what we're reading. Do we have any other questions? What does she look like? Don't know. She has hair.
So when Cushy does Cushy talk?
Cushy talks. Yes, he speaks.
Does he? It's only in her
Does he
head.
introduce himself?
He says, She starts to realize that she's about to climax, and then she's like, I open my eyes to make sure the coast is clear. I slip my fingers under my skirt. Naughty. And then it's all good, but then I realize the brightly lit seatbelt light isn't a seatbelt. It's a cock.
Oh, so does it turn into that?
Does a
It's
weenie
just letting
come
you
out
know.
of the seat?
Is there penetration at all?
There's a lot. There's a lot.
It's like one of those stools that cam girls use.
I
What?
don't know anything about that.
What kind of stools do they use? What do you
Oh.
mean? Tell me.
Oh, you have the floor.
They're
You have the seat.
it's a stool
With
that's
a-
motorized.
Oh.
I am 100% picturing It's Always Sunny when he workshops the bike machine that he's on. I don't think
and
that's what it is,
it
but it
has
might
to
be.
go into his butt or something. Yeah.
Yeah. Is that what it is?
Yeah, basically, it's a stool. You plug it in, and there's a little attachment area, and you buy toys especially for the stool
Oh, okay.
or to be attached, like a fuck machine.
Sure.
You
Why are
haven't
you so
seen-
shy? Which tools do you like to use?
I've never used one, but I've seen their ads on Instagram, which is crazy because they
I don't
always
get those targeted ads. It's so weird.
they always. Well, I mean, look what I'm reading.
That's true. That's true.
Literally,
Look what I'm reading.
my Explorer page probably looks more like a boy's Explorer page than a girl's.
That's true.
Yeah.
You do also see a lot of like thirst traps.
Yes.
Again, going through a TikTok where I'm like, tee oh my God, tee
Brick by brick.
I also don't use Instagram, so I'm pretty safe from it.
But they put stuffed animals on the.
Stuffed animals.
I know, it's so bad.
I don't like that.
I thought you
I
meant
don't like that.
Horses are very intuitive.
It's very intuitive.
Shameful is the name of this. I thought you meant that, you said it's a device and you put toys on it. I thought they were using a stuffed animal as the toy. And
Well,
I'm
you
like,
can't
that's
show that on
dry.
Instagram.
That's
So
dry.
if they're trying to advertise it, they put something that is not phallic
all right,
just to show the movement.
Like
Well,
that
I
it
don't-
vibrates or like goes to the side or something.
It goes up and down
I don't like any of this.
at different speeds.
I don't like any of this.
Truth.
I support it.
Did you like this book?
Yep. I'm afraid of flying and turbulence, so I guess
Does this help?
this made me go, oh, it's just that. It's just an orgy up at the front of the plane. That's
Right.
fine. I can just
Would you pay extra to go into the Air Peen lounge?
no. If I were offered an upgrade,
It's cushy.
still no. Hard pass.
Right.
Right.
Okay. Well, how
Okay.
does it get going?
Yeah, you asked, does he introduce himself?
Yeah.
He says, well, hi there, passenger princess.
Is it out loud or in her head or in the headphones or what?
I mean, it could all be a fever dream, but it's out
Okay.
loud. Were you thinking of Celestial Lorbosis?
Yeah.
Where the voices are
It's
in
just
and
all
around.
Or
around
in
you.
Ballsack where he had the cup.
Oh,
Or she had the
God.
cup where
The
he
claw.
the claw.
He
claw
came
man.
and it fossilized into a
Her
claw,
gua
and
sha.
then they could speak mind to mind.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah. No, there's not as much lore in this one.
There's not much world building.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, he's chatting about stuff. I don't know. Come a little closer and let Cushy tell you a secret. Yeah. We are the turbulence.
Okay.
We create
We
it.
are the turbulence.
We are.
We create it with what happens here in the front part of the plane. Take a look around you. See how the collective motions of the cabin match the movement of the plane?
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
All right.
Anyway. Want to
What
read?
else? Yeah,
Sure.
sure.
You,
That's a wrap.
you don't, but that's fine.
Yeah.
She has curly hair, it's mentioned at one point, and I guess she's wearing a skirt, but then later they call it a dress. So, skirt of the dress.
Skirt of the dress,
That's
yeah.
really all the information we have.
Okay.
Okay,
Let's go.
let's do it.
Oh, chapter 2. No wonder we're reading right away.
It's the entire book. It's 20 pages.
29 pages, and we're on page 5.
It's like 24 pages, I think. It's really hard to say. It jumped from page 20 to page 24, like near the end, and I was like, oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
No
They-
19, no 21, 22, 23.
They had to edit something out. That was the lost
It
chapter.
was too, it wasn't important.
They lost their baggage.
Air control said absolutely
Skip,
not.
Skip. Well, might as well enjoy all the perks that this flight has to offer, I say quietly.
Yeah, she's pink, and then Cushy's blue, and there are other characters, too, in different colors. So have fun.
Other characters?
Yeah, there are other characters.
Is it the tray table? Is it the seat?
The
Or
tray
seatbelt?
table does come into play.
Okay.
As sentient?
Don't be ridiculous, Vanessa. It's a tray table. It wouldn't be sentient. It's not. No. It's simply a tray table.
Does a seatbelt come into play? I'm thinking of what other tools are on a flight.
There are other chairs.
The seat next to her is empty, so he's all alone.
Oh, right. So would
right.
it be like CWC, cushy woman, cushy? Or chair?
Chair.
Every time you've asked a question and gotten an answer, I feel like your response has been,
I'm
Sorry I asked.
cushy, waste no time. Do not waste time. Gripping my tits and giving them a stern jiggle. Ugh.
stern.
Stir. These are the perks I plan to enjoy. Take off-
Vanessa loves it.
She's in. She's in. These are the perks I plan to enjoy. Take off your top, princess. Let's make this cabin bounce.
Take off your top, princess.
Take off your top, princess. Let's make this cabin bounce.
I also left all of the naughty words highlighted, so Do whatever you want because this one's probably not getting ads, so it's fine.
Then we're not getting ads.
It's just not happening.
It's just not happening.
They have to go to our Patreon so we can exist.
Yeah.
You really aren't very romantic, are you? I pull my dress over my head anyways. But I do wish I were wooed a little more. A voice to my left cuts into the conversation. Don't mind him. He's used to taking things fast and hard. Yeah.
He's like an old chair.
Yeah, he's all beat up.
These like young whippersnapper chairs.
He doesn't know how to do it.
Floor play
on the plane.
Floor play.
Yeah.
Cush play.
Cush play.
Oh, also there's a man in the aisle who's getting railed by one of the chairs.
Just bent over?
Yeah. Flight attendants getting accosted.
By a chair?
In a consensual way, by a chair. Yeah.
Like a life raft?
It's just like a lot of moaning and background noises.
A lot.
I put on my noise canceling headphones.
Your loops?
Good.
Not sponsored.
Yeah. Plush over there. Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah. This is plush. This is Cushy.
Cushy is blue.
Cushy is blue because she's the whippersnapper.
The main character.
Old man is plush. Apparently.
Oh, plush.
Yeah. Plush over there is the wine and dine kind of guy. I'm more of the damn you're fine type. Cushy interrupts the voice. Cushy's just eager to board my body before the flight ends, and I don't want to keep him from doing his job. Plucking at my nipples, they're like radio dials. Tune in Tokyo. Cushy twists and turns the pebbled skin like he's turning to the right transmission. Meanwhile, Plush and I continue to flirt over my glass of wine. She's just being fondled while being like, cheers.
The radio station going, oh, so what are you doing here? Or whatever.
Oh.
Come here often? How was your work trip? I don't know.
I asked the chair next to me if he can join in my fun since he's flying solo. In answer, he unlocks from his position and hoists me up against the wall. Does he use his little chair arms?
Excellent question.
The chairs walk around?
The chairs are like alive. They're not.
They're like
Beauty and the
Beast.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like the armoire.
Yes.
Yeah.
And you might have questions about how they're doing something. They have this body part. I don't know. Questions about what position she's in at any given moment. I tried to include the correct context, and I still don't know what the fuck was going on.
There's no way to know.
There's no way to know.
There are not enough Barbies in the world for me to understand the physics happening.
Well, we would need some chairs.
Yeah.
I don't think I have any chairs.
Oh, good.
He shifts me forward so Cushy can scoot behind me. Suddenly, warmth grazes my body in ways I've never felt before. Stroking and lapping. I have one chair licking my clit, while behind me, the other one is teasing my a-hole. So a tongue comes out.
Yeah. They have a mouth.
I imagine it's like the headrest is their face.
Yeah. But then do you think like a human tongue comes out?
No, it's a chair tongue.
It's like my pillow guy.
Right.
Fabric.
Of course.
Fabric
tongue.
But is it wet?
It's water resistant.
She's making it wet.
It's water resistant fabric.
Easy to wipe.
Opening my eyes to see if anyone cares how loud I'm being.
They're busy.
I'm met with the faces of an entire section. Every single person on this part of the plane looks like they are auditioning for an adult film. Their bodies writhe to the rhythm of the turbulence. I match the cadence of the turbulence with my body, swaying my hips on the shoulders of my chairs. So is she up top?
Sure. He hoists her up against the wall, but she still has to bend because her shoulders will hit the baggage claim.
It's
so
like
she's
when you
bent
stand
over.
up and you're waiting to like get out
and
of
then
your thing.
she said that he pulled her away so that the other chair could scoot behind
her. So she might be like on their shoulders because she's like, I'm no longer afraid I'm going to fall. So
she's on the front one's shoulders, probably.
She got a lot of space on this Airpeen.
Yes. That is one of the perks that she talks about.
Right. It's a double decker.
Oh, or it's like how you see those like Emirates planes where you're like, dang, it's like a whole suite.
She's getting double decked, all right.
My climax starts to build, and I warn my chairs to get ready to hold me while I quake. Brace yourself, boys.
You sound like Jennifer Coolidge.
I like it.
Brace yourself, boys. I feel my walls clamp down right as I explode. The force of my orgasm rocks the plane, and we bank to the right ever so slightly. It's so powerful.
You're going to make it go down.
Yeah.
Carefully, this chapter 3. Impressive planehood is the name of the chapter.
Yeah. Is that good?
It makes no sense. Impressive planehood.
What do you mean it makes no sense? The whole book makes perfect sense, Emily.
Carefully, the two guide me down from the ceiling and steady me in their arms like a baby.
Little ashtray hands.
Oh my God. It looks like she's primed and ready for another takeoff. Don't you think, Plush? Cushy seductively draws over to his partner. Something starts to press into my back as Plush answered. Something starts to press my back as Plush answered. Her engines are fully fired up and ready to go.
There's a lot of puns. There's a lot of plain puns.
Plain puns.
Plain puns.
Plain puns.
Plain puns. Cleat cute.
Plain buns.
Cleat cute.
Plain puns.
Pleat. A soft sound of Velcro ripping pulls my attention down between us. His seat cushion parts in the middle because that's the
His
flotation
flap.
design.
He's got a flap. The flotation. Yeah.
The flotation
seat,
device is your seat.
But the seat, it opens and there's a
Wiener.
Well, sort of.
Out of the spongy interior comes a miniature model of the airplane we are on.
Yep.
Only miniature isn't exactly the best word to describe the 11-inch form jutting out at me.
It's a model.
With wings?
It's a model airplane. Wings are referenced, yes.
Wings for her pleasure.
Winged for
At the top of the airline is a cockpit rounded into a bulbous tip. This is the Air Peen. This is the book.
That's the impressive hood.
Oh, plane hood.
I was like, this has got to be in reference to something else.
See, you said it doesn't make sense, and I went, I don't want to think about it.
The shaft is long and thick with ribbing made from windows for her pleasure.
Mm-hmm.
I noticed twin engines at the base that whirl with excitement. Those are like the balls. The way they bounce as I trace my fingers along the ridge of his tip lets me know that the engines are his sack.
Mm-hmm.
I'm curious what kind of cum he has packed in there.
I'm not.
Jet
Is it
fuel.
jet fuel? Of course. They melt steel beams.
Oh my God. So niche.
So niche.
Is it?
Deep cut, you know?
Yeah.
Drake's dick.
Oh my God.
The
It's loaded.
engine whirs louder, powering up the lights within the cabin.
No.
It's a light up miniature airplane model dick.
Yeah.
Wow.
2 by 2, the windows come to life, starting from the base and making their way to the tip. My plush is literally getting turned on by my body. From the hard poke against my thighs, I can tell Cushy is feeling just as frisky. Plush leans in and says, "That's enough work for you, princess. Lay back and enjoy the ride." Cushy lives up to his name, cushioning my body as we relax on the floor. Bracing my legs on either side of him, I lift my hips so he can prime his cock to enter me. He spreads my ass cheeks wide as he lines up his cock with my hole. Prepare for the ride
Don't
of
look
your
at
life.
me.
Prepare for the ride of your life, babe, he says as he pops the head into my ass with surprising ease. Plush takes hold of my ankles, making my body sink down on the cock inside of me. I told you he's a pro. Now, are you ready for me, my passenger princess?
Where's he going? She's on top.
She is.
Maybe she's going to sit back?
She's reclining on her back on top of Cushy.
Oh, okay.
Every time I look at Vanessa when something happens, she just goes and nods.
Interesting.
Of course, yes.
Plush pulls back and hovers over me, his light up cock aimed right at my landing strip. As though my pubic grooming habits knew that this is where I would end up. You booked the flight yourself. You
Also,
knew.
okay, first of all, puns, fine.
Sure.
Explaining the puns afterwards is annoying.
No, yeah, that's the only part that I was out for. But the rest of it, totally.
She was in.
Right, yeah.
I'm just saying,
it.
like, we already got the landing strip, but she was like, it's almost like my grooming habits knew this was, like, we got the rest.
We get it.
Yeah.
We get it.
Anyways, go ahead.
This isn't our first time, okay?
I writhe in their embrace, unable to hide the enjoyment I feel. The plane bumps and grinds in the air with our tempo. And in the back of my mind, I feel kind of bad for the other passengers. I tense up and try to suppress my moans. So is it just a really bumpy flight now? So everyone else has to suffer.
Because they're just fucking. So she's saying she feels bad for the people in the back?
Sort of.
Because they're bumping the flight or because they're not getting fucked?
She feels bad for the turbulence and because she doesn't want to be too loud with her moans.
She's so nice. Kind.
She's so thoughtful.
Yeah.
She's a princess.
Plush braces his armrest against my throat. His tone is demanding, his seductive voice gravelly as he growls down to me. If you ever fucking keep yourself from letting loose again, I'll keep you on the plane and make you fly around the world until your legs give out from under you. Do you understand me, princess?
Oh my, what's he got, like a plastic fork, a plastic knife?
When they give you like the regular fork, but then the plastic knife, you're like,
2020
okay.
2020
It's not that serious, guys, but okay.
I never thought an armchair could be so commanding, but I'm ready to obey. Their punishing pace makes my tits bounce like landing gear on a rough touchdown. Plush frees one of his armrests and uses it to explore my splayed body. He lifts my entire body up to him while still staying lodged inside. My full breast is suckled into the expanse of his jaw. Cushy pulls the other half of my body until I'm kneeling on the ground before him. There's a lot of room to move around there.
Yeah,
All the chairs are out.
They're wandering around.
The floor is open.
Yeah, she mentioned something about how the chairs in front of her have gone off to fuck somebody. So she's like, oh, look at all this room now. I thought there was room before.
And this part of the plane is meant for this.
Designed for it.
And it's a book.
It's designed for her pleasure.
It's a book.
Oh, it's a book.
It's a plane.
They probably don't have overhead cabins.
But she had to bend on it.
She had to bend on him.
She had to put her luggage somewhere.
What position is she in right now?
He's holding her.
Mm-hmm. I see a splayed body.
Full Nelson.
Both of them are inside of her.
I think she's on all fours.
Sure.
And the chair's laying down?
They would have to have gone from this to this.
She's kneeling on the ground before him.
Yeah.
So maybe she's on her knees.
And then she leans back.
But she's like upright but on her knees. And they're both just sandwiching.
But then she says that he pulls her ankles out, which makes me think that
was before, and now that she's pulled her back, and Plush has got his jaw around her. Yeah, I don't really know.
I stretch to accommodate their pliable wings, my body displaying a flexibility
they just
I
lay
never
down.
knew I had.
Just
Right.
Just fold in.
I'm sure there's a dildo that's shaped like a plane.
Like a Lamborghini door.
Oh, maybe. Maybe they go, they cup in.
Oh, okay.
Like an IUD or like a crossbow. My body becomes a vessel for them to board. Plush grips my face hard. Plush has gotten a little aggressive.
Yeah.
He's
Plush
a little
went from
gruff.
wine and dine to like, I'm
69.
in charge. There you go.
Plush grips my face hard until my lips purse like a fish.
Oh.
With a wicked grin, he turns to Cushy and says, I think our girl likes it rough. Should we show her just how turbulent these skies can get? Cushy smacks my ass and yells out, fuck yeah! God, these guys suck.
Yes.
And so she didn't get to, are the personalities the same for all the other chairs? Like, how did she get to choose which personality she wanted?
She talks in a little bit more about how Cushy seems like really aggressive. Like he's like, let's fuck. And she's like, whoa, I wish I were wooed a little bit more. And that's when Plush comes in and he's whining and dining her. But now he's
a little
the
direct.
one.
Yeah.
He's like got his arm at her throat and he's,
Yeah.
So
He's a sneaker.
It's kind of like a meal selection sometimes you can do before your flight where you're like, I want the chicken, the beef, or the vegetarian option or the kosher option.
She did not read the fine print.
She was like, whatever.
It's her first time. Now she knows
True.
to ask for something
Or
specific.
I wonder if do you think that window, center, or aisle seat is different personalities?
I wonder. She also upgraded to exclusive without understanding that the chair was going to come to life and fuck her.
So she didn't know.
Correct.
She just thought upgrade.
She thought upgrade. She didn't read any of the print, not just the fine print. She read none of the print and went, upgrade. I guess I get free wine and lots of leg room.
Maybe the window is more submissive.
Of course.
Of course.
Of course.
Of course.
Cushy has unlocked a tray table and is using it to paddle me whenever he thrusts in.
Yes. So, like I said, it's not sentient. Don't be ridiculous.
No, but the tray table is someone else's back.
I don't know where he got it from, but he ripped off someone else's back. Yeah.
And that's what he's just using
pee myself.
to paddle. Hold still, babe, or I'll have to make you stay in place, Cushy growls. Plush smirks as he tightens his grip on my hair, straining my head up so I can watch the oxygen mask come down from the ceiling. These poor people in the back that don't know.
There's a curtain.
That curtain
just
is
her-
niche.
It's just her oxygen masks.
But, like, if it's so, like, rockin', they're like, someone is back there. Because she didn't know that this was a fuck plane. So there's definitely people
Just
in economy. And
That was what happened to us on our way back from LA.
this happened to
right.
Vanessa.
Someone was fucking in the front.
Yeah.
And we were like, oh, my God.
We thought it was going down. It was so scary.
Ew.
I was asleep too.
Cushy yanks my arms over my head. He deftly restrains me with the cords of the mask.
Uh-huh. So her arms are over
Neck
her head.
arms. He ties her arms up.
He
Like a
ties her
marionette.
arms. I don't know if she's tied up to it's very unclear here, but her arms
Right.
are above her head and then he ties them.
I'm bent at the waist, pushed down by both of them until I'm on my elbows and knees.
So what is happening?
Maybe it's like behind her like that.
I'll say this. They need access to her face.
Okay.
So I don't understand it. She's on her elbows and knees. I think there has to have been a glitch. Maybe at 33,000 feet, you're capable of
Not a lot of air.
contortionism in ways that you would not
Yeah.
have been before.
Has she come at all yet?
Yeah, page 7.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Then they just go again.
She's
Yeah.
ready for another round.
Go again.
Yeah.
Impressive
But
plane.
the
Well, now they
chairs
need
have
to-
not orgasmed yet.
Correct.
No.
Do
Little
they?
tiny airplanes come out.
Yeah.
Little helicopters.
Oh.
Oh.
Little private planes. Open wide. We don't want people to be scared of your screams now, do we?
So
Plush
Plush is like, you're going to be spanked quite a lot with this tray table that I've ripped off of someone's back. So I need to fill your mouth up so that you're not screaming too loud.
Right.
Airpeen.
Yes.
He holds himself deep in my throat, his shaft pulsing against my gag reflex. My body now knows to anticipate the paddle every time Plush stills in my mouth. So he's like gagging her with that. And then she knows I'm going to get paddled next.
Yep.
They're like timing it.
They've got a rhythm down.
They've been doing this a long time.
They're professionals. They're literally at work.
That's true.
Yeah, that's another thing. Like, you can't be mad at them for being a dick. Like, they're doing their job.
They're just doing their job.
Cushy is designed to be more forward and aggressive for short flights, but Plush is designed to take your time for international flights when you really need to like
Right.
feel the
Wine, dine, 69, take a snooze, wake up,
Come about it.
Yep.
come about it.
Yep.
Oh my God.
How are we at? Are we already running out of patience for this? You've hit the max of you're like, don't worry, there's a lot more.
We're going to jump out this airplane.
I'm dying to get fucked, but having to wait until they deem me ready for service. So they still haven't gone inside of her? They have.
One's in her mouth.
I
no
thought
one's
she
gone inside
sat
her
on
vagine?
Pushy. Plushy?
They were both inside of her,
Right.
and then she wants it more rough.
She wants to. Okay.
They told her to hold still. She didn't hold still, so they tied her up with the oxygen mask.
And now we're spanking her.
And now she's, yes.
Deep throating and spanking.
Yes.
The torture is hard to take, yet every moment I stayed tied up and on my knees is also a moment in heaven. I hear Cushy say, "You're so good, princess. Fuck. Let me into that ass again, babe." He slides in with ease, my body slick and wet and ready for his friction. I start to lose control of my body, grinding against Cushy and whimpering against Plush. Our girl is looking for some more action, Cushy says. Whatever should we do to take care of our pretty little princess? Plush feigns being deep in thought while he thrusts deeper into my mouth. Is there a problem here? A voice from behind Plush interjects. Flight attendant?
It's a new color highlight, so it's a new character. What could it be?
Another chair?
It is another chair.
I look up at the third chair.
Oh.
Snug is his name.
Mm-hmm.
And try pleading with my eyes for him to come and soothe the ache between my legs. Like, please, I need it. Snug slowly moves to the side of my body. It's just
The waddle.
the chair waddle. I watch as his touch trails along the cords, keeping my arms suspended above the ground. Okay.
Yeah, I don't.
So they're like, it's like this.
I think so. I think she's like kind of hanging like a torture device.
And it also specifically said she was on her knees and her elbows.
Yeah.
Like, it's air travel's different.
Anything could happen.
Anything can happen.
There's no way to know.
His hand travels down my stomach. This is Plush. Is that what's his name?
Snug.
Snug.
Keep it together,
Apologies.
please.
I need the whiteboard.
I almost was going to make you a little like the yellow is Snug. This is the...
Oh my God.
So Snug's hand traveled down my stomach, moving lower at such a painstaking place that I start to wonder if he will ever reach my area of longing. Please, please, I beg. But I don't even know how to articulate what I'm begging for. Snug finally reaches the pinnacle of my mound.
Mons,
Belgium.
My Mondy mound, and starts circling my clit. She asks so kindly. I turn into a seesaw yet again, my shaking body swaying like a pendulum between Plush and Cushy. Plush pulls Snug away from my clit and lines him up with my face. You should come here and try her. I open wide and let him pulse against my tongue. I suppress a gag as his cockpit tip works past my tonsils. Lights from the windows appear before my eyes as Plush lines up his cock to join the fun.
There's just little people inside.
I open wider until I feel the second tip brush past my lips.
They're both in her mouth.
Second tip.
They are both in her mouth. That's not the Charlie method.
Why am I paying to blow chairs?
Right.
Right. She's a passenger princess and she's doing a lot of fucking work.
And she wants something. They're not really taking care of her.
Yeah. Give me my fucking shit.
Give me my money back.
Yeah, there's no customer service in the airline industry anymore.
Apparently.
The flight attendant gives her a like thumbs up from
Flying
those.
really fucking sucks now. You know?
She's like, ding, can I come?
This is
Hello,
what it's come to.
can someone come like in between my legs?
Ugh.
I suppress again. Okay, their plane hoods rub against each other over my mouth. I'm stretched to the max, giving them the space needed to simultaneously sink deeper than ever thought possible.
11 inches is the size of their miniature
Plane.
model airplanes, right? They must be pencils. Like
yeah,
two in your...
little breadsticks.
Yeah.
This sucks for her.
Yeah. None of it's...
She's like, I'm never upgrading again.
This is why I don't like flying.
Well,
Taking a train next time.
she says, I feel so alive.
Oh,
Who else can
she's
say
renewed.
She's like, you know what? I like this.
I didn't know.
Who else can say they've been triple teamed 30,000 feet up in the sky? My chairs.
Not me.
She's a real thrill seeker.
My eyes shine with enjoyment as I look up at Plush and Snug. I think we've played with her enough, boys. That's what Snug said.
Mm-hmm.
The three move my body to suit the next position, and before I know it, I have three glorious cocks lining up to my entrances. Snug lays down beneath me. Okay.
Let's keep this together, guys.
We're just learning.
Cushy is still kneeling behind, and Push plants a kiss on my swollen lips before repositioning himself against my mouth.
Which lips?
I think he likes her mouth.
I think it's your mouth. So this
Snug, Cush,
So
Okay.
Eiffel Tower was snug laying down on the floor.
And then where is she?
On top.
On all of them.
Sitting, facing, like cowgirl? Or flat with her? I guess she'd have to be.
Cushy is an ass man. He specifically says that.
Okay, so she's got to be on her knees going
with her
down.
face to snug.
But bent over so that
and
ass
then
man can come in.
Cush,
The chairs can
Plush
move.
is on top.
Right, but she's human.
Plush is in her mouth.
In the front.
But
In the front.
what is her position?
His
on all
balls are
fours?
dangling over Snug's face.
Maybe she can do the splits.
I think she's got to just have it like her rump up.
Yeah.
I think Cushy and Snug are real close.
Yeah. No.
You ready,
The other
princess?
Oh.
Plushie.
I've never been so ready in my life. The turbulence we create is erratic. Beep, 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 like, we're going down. It's every chair for himself as the three chase the high of their impending orgasm.
Mm-hmm.
I'm so close, so very close, that all I can do is signal my crescendo is a grunt like a rutting animal. How does that go, Vanessa?
What?
What do you think that sounds like?
A rutting grunt.
A grunting,
I don't
like
know.
a running animal.
That would be your department.
You're the one with the voices.
The voices.
You like snakes.
I
you do
muled
rut.
one time.
Love that. How does that sound?
Yeah, I don't remember that.
How is it different?
Muling is sad.
Yeah, but how?
She's happy here, so how would that
I don't know.
grunting
What
animalistic?
does a mule sound like? And then I'll do the opposite.
Right.
Uh,
She did it. I can't believe she did it.
So I assume that the grunt of like a rutting animal is.
I got the better end of that deal.
I got the best.
I know that I'm not cresting that summit alone. I barely noticed the audience we've drawn. Many of the passengers have finished their run.
Stop watching.
She's like, and they all applauded.
Like when you land the plane.
Yeah, when it's like a boom.
Oh my God.
And we're like that.
That would be so awkward. Ugh.
I barely noticed the audience we've drawn. Many of the passengers have finished their rendezvous in the skies and are now gathered to watch me lose my exclusive passenger V card in the most incredible way.
You're just eating peanuts.
I just see them like snuggled up to their
Just
chair with a
naked.
little arm. Yeah. The plane banks from left to right as I'm pushed and pulled like a tug of war rope. Passengers reach out and steady themselves on whatever they can find. Again, the
Just a
poor
titty.
people just grabbing tits. People back in basic economy.
Just a baby crying.
Oh God!
There's little
crying.
dogs underneath
Little
the seats.
ears are popping. Most find okay. Cushy reaches around and finds my clit. A single touch is all I need to feel before I crash. Do not say crash on a plane.
Yeah.
Wave over glorious wave ripples through me as I come. Just bink. And she goes, I tremble in their arms, but they are strong enough to hold me up as I collapse. Just as the final ripple courses through me, the three pull out and start to blast waves of their own.
She has to go somewhere after
Do
this.
you think it's peanuts? Like airplane peanuts?
Oh my God.
That-
People are allergic.
That
Sure.
was that's the problem here. That was in the one of the 1 stars I saw. Wish it would have been peanuts
Peanuts.
that came flying out, and I'm
Oh
like,
my God.
hell yeah.
Peanuts, pretzels.
Redo it.
A Luna bar. A strong scent like high-end dryer sheets. What is a high-end dryer sheet? Where you're like, dang, I got that Snuggie over there.
Rich dryer sheets.
Ooh. They're like, oh, is that Gain Spring Meadow? Fills my nose. It's fresh and breezy, like a clean summer wind blowing through a wild.
It's just
orchid.
wind.
That's what their cum smells like.
But is it cum?
The crowd around us erupts into applause as though celebrating a great landing. I beam up at my audience, basking in the afterglow that comes with great sex. She's like, I know.
I kind of highlighted more because there's,
Yes.
but that was kind of it. But you can go ahead and read the rest. I think you should.
Flight attendants, now fully dressed and buttoned up. Were they fucking too?
Yeah. The oxygen mask came down, and she like kind of panics, and there's a flight attendant who's busy servicing a chair, and she winks at her, and wiggles her shoulders a
The
little.
flight attendant's doing the bar cart. She's just like humping it down the aisle.
Little tiny liquor bottles.
Passing out warm towels for cleanup with the little tongs.
Yeah.
When one reaches me, she gives me a quick assessing look and pulls out 4 towels. She's
Girl.
like, girl.
You need a bathrobe.
You need
Yeah.
4
you
towels for this
nasty.
one.
The 4 of us each take a towel and wipe me down, cleaning the makeup, cum, sweat, tears, and drool from my skin.
I think that's all I highlighted.
And that's all her.
There might be more. It's hard to say.
Well, Snug hands her a bra. He's like, pull your shit together, you nasty. But as I go to put it on, I notice it's the wrong size. A polite ahem is spoken from across the aisle, and I see that the woman is holding up my bra for a trade. Oops, this is yours. With a sheepish grin, I make the switch and start to get dressed. Oh my God, guys.
Tits out, both of them.
Boom. Snug pulls me into a hug, saying, I wish you wonderful travels, princess, until we meet again. The captain makes his announcement to inform passengers of our landing. Thank you for choosing Sentient Air. Wait, how's the pilot sound?
This is a pilot here. Gonna go ahead and later.
This is pilot here. Thank you for choosing Sentient Air. Oh, we hope you've had a pleasant flight, and we look forward to serving you again. And then that's it.
That's it.
It's just that 29 pages?
No, that's like 20.
22 of 29.
But then it jumps to
Like, if you want more of her
stuff.
about the author.
Mm-hmm.
But
Welcome-
I'm saying that's the end of the book.
That's the end of the book.
Yeah.
Wow.
You'll find the cover of Holly. No explanation. Wild. Like, she's just like, there's no explanations for anything.
Don't ask me a single fucking
Yeah.
question.
Don't try to workshop this.
Enjoy the ride, and remember, if you don't buckle your seatbelt, your chair will do it for you. That's why they come by and like are checking, like, please buckle your seatbelt.
Please.
Because like this is probably pre 9/11, you know?
2024.
2024, yeah. She's like,
But
look,
she wrote it and then was like, it's time.
back
to
in
publish.
time.
It's been a long enough.
So the cum was just sent?
I don't know.
Don't ask any questions.
Don't ask any
No
questions.
explanations.
I don't have
None.
to explain myself.
None.
Holly, no explanations. Wild.
Do not explain.
Did
Did you like it?
Yeah, I have to pee. Like, I almost peed myself a couple times.
she's wet.
Too bad. Do you want to
Piss
pause?
play.
No. I'm good.
Uh-huh.
What did the good people at Goodreads think?
They had a lot of mixed thoughts.
So 5 stars only.
I couldn't find like a lot of reviews that had like written reviews for 1 star.
Because again, you're going into this.
Yeah, we know.
You're
We
not
know.
like, this was part of book club.
Yeah. I didn't know what I was picking up. The title is Air Peen.
Yeah.
You
Right.
had to have some idea. Goodreads has it 3.24, 606 ratings.
606?
We're spreading the good word.
It's a very popular book.
Yeah, I see it on
feel like
TikTok a lot.
People are not claiming it
Yeah.
on their Goodreads reviews.
they're like, this doesn't count towards my
Oh my
reading.
God.
I don't want people to know. Deanna wants to read. Our friend Deanna has it marked as want to read. You don't have to.
You know what? I read it for you.
There you go.
I think you're only missing like check-in.
I did skip some, but basically you can count this as read on your,
Love it.
yeah.
Like, I read 1 book this year.
Hell yeah.
Done.
Great work.
Thank God.
Ben gave it 3 stars. What the fuck? Why was it kind of hot?
Ew.
He liked it.
He liked it.
Cheers.
Kimbot the Destroyer gave it 3 stars and said this was okay, but I needed way more description of these chairs. He winked at her with what eyes? Located where?
No explanation.
No
No
explanation.
explanation.
They tied her up with what arms? Their little armrests? It isn't my job to figure out how to fuck a chair. It is the author's job.
Look, it's in her title. No explanation.
Connor gave it 4 stars and said this is honestly not far off what I imagine rich people do in first class.
Well, there's no way to know.
There's
There's
no way to know. You'll never
Connor,
know.
And then Vanessa.
Hey, it's you.
Vanessa gave it 4 stars and said, please don't tell my therapist about this.
Oh
my
my
God.
God.
It's not me. I don't do therapy.
She's like, I'm perfect.
This podcast and these books that we read, that is the therapy.
This
That's
is
the
it. This is why you said
therapy. Yes.
don't tell them.
This is the work.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you should tell your therapist about this. Tell your therapist about us. Tell your flight attendant about us.
Tell your therapist to come to the live show and help us.
Yes.
Oh my God, this is what's wrong with me.
Yeah, maybe we'll bring some dryer sheets or something. I don't know.
Some peanuts.
Yeah. Oh, people might be allergic.
True.
Representation matters.
Pretzels.
Well, we hope you enjoyed this. Hope you enjoyed the flight.
Just smelled like Biscoff cookies.
Right?
Yeah.
Those strudel things.
Yeah. We know you have your choice of podcast to listen to, and we're happy that you chose us. When you fly the friendly skies.
Please.
What's the other thing where they always
put
do this
up your
fucking
tray
ad
tables.
for like, I have an exclusive offer for you to get 100,000
For our
miles.
frequent flyers, join us on Patreon.
Join us on Patreon, like and subscribe, share, leave us a review, join us on Goodreads, do everything. At Patreon, or at Clutch My Pearls Pod, everywhere on the internet. And if you're on our Patreon, I'll see you Monday. For everyone else, I'll see you next Tuesday. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Ding.